What do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning, April 22nd, 2020, and I'm heading in the office for the day. I just had a thing that I remembered. So tomorrow on Thursday, Nikki is having career day at or for her class, not in her school. She said she only had one parent volunteer to meet or go on their Zoom meeting and talk about their career or whatnot. So she asked if I would be willing to do that with her class or for her class and to help her out. So the other person that she has in there or on there is a nurse that's working a COVID-19 unit. So it sounds pretty, that sounds pretty interesting. But she, yeah, I'm not quite sure. So she just wanted like at least one other person. So what I'm going to do today is work on, I'm going to take some photos while I'm at work. Maybe some photos, some video clips, stuff like that. And make it so they being the kids can kind of see what it takes to work inside of a data center. So, I just need to remember to do that. So the thing with that is my presentation is mostly visual, so I think the kids will get a kick out of that. And we're gonna have to kind of see what how that all works and stuff. So because probably what I'll do is I'll end up sharing my screen or something along those lines and making it so that does this guy have a different Kia Stinger? No shit. That was the... Oh man, there's two Kia Stingers on this street, and it drives me crazy because I've always wanted one. That was supposed to be what replaced my Audi. The problem was gas prices. Gas is like $3.50 or more a gallon for a gallon of premium, and now it's like I saw somebody post somewhere it was $1.99 for gas. It's just insane. Okay, looks like they're gonna be doing some sort of road work here. So I gotta go into the office today. I have meetings from like 8:30 until 11. So I figured if I get into the office before the meetings, I don't have to spend that, 30, 45 an hour commuting after the meetings and then get out of work later. So if I can start work right at 11 or whatnot, I'm leaving as soon as my in-person work is completed. That's the plan. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know. So, excuse me. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna go stop and get some Mickey Doodles on the way into work. And what else is going on? Not much. It's a little cooler today. Oh, tomorrow night, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go work with Luke. So we're gonna go to one of our client sites or one of his client sites, whatever. I'm helping him, and I think we're doing some sort of security system upgrade or expansion or whatnot. So I actually don't know what we're doing. Speaking of that, I probably need to grab my tools and that sort of stuff from work to be able to get some stuff done. So yeah. Next week, my friend Jessica Marie, she is moving. So on the 30th of this month, She should be closing on her new house. She's waiting for final word and hear back from everybody and, you know, the underwriters and the loan lender and all that. But she should be moving out on Thursday, so a week from tomorrow. Or I guess I should say by Thursday. So Thursday's the last day she can be in her place. So she asked for some help. Well, she never asked me directly. She just made a post yesterday on Facebook and said, hey, anyone wanna help out for moving and this and that? And I'm like, so I messaged, she's like, text me or message me. So I texted her and I said, hey, I'm free Thursday, the 30th. And she's like, really? Oh man, she's like, I thought I was gonna have to hire movers. I couldn't find anyone to help me. I'm like, yeah, well, she's like, I asked everybody. I'm like, you never asked me. She's like, well, I figured you'd have Grant and this and that and be busy or whatever. I'm like, we've been hanging out, Jessica and I have been hanging out for 2 years and she doesn't even know my schedule with Grant. It's just, wow. Okay. So, yeah, it's just, there's just a lot going on. So I'm gonna try to help her out. I actually ordered a new set. They were 17 bucks. I ordered a new set of forearm forklifts. So I think I left or gave my old set to Vicky. And yeah, they're so damn useful. So they're basically moving straps with slots in them for your arms to insert into, like your forearms to insert into. And it allows you to lift very, very heavy shit easily. So Jess and I should probably be able to move most of the stuff that she has, just the two of us. Like, I don't know, you know, maybe the couch or the treadmill would be more of a bitch, but maybe not. So yeah, those should arrive Wednesday, and then I'm gonna help her Thursday. So we'll see. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I am almost to work. I just went and got some gas. So for historical purposes, gas was, for whatever reason, $1.83 full price at the place I go to. Now I get like 12 cents off of that, or no, it's more than that. I think I paid $1.63 just now. That's actually kind of high. So like, on my trip into work, I saw $1.55 closer to where I live, then $1.65 a little bit north, and then like I said, I just paid $1.63 with a big discount, so I'm not sure what's going on. But it's just so surreal driving to work, and like much less hustle and bustle. There's just all the houses. There's just cars outside of every house. All of those houses have cars. There's a lady here walking her dog with a mask on. The daycare completely closed up, you know. It's just so, it's so interesting. It's just so weird, you know. I don't know if people are documenting this for historical purposes or what. I don't know. You know, there's only like, you know, 30 pictures, it seems like, from the 1918 flu. So no one really knows what to expect. There's no, at least in our lifetime, there's no precedent for any of this. Now, people are getting concerned and worried about when we open up the economy, this is going to cause another wave or another spike. And they're absolutely right. But right now, everything is just slowly collapsing in on ourselves. You know, our American economy, our American workforce, everything is designed to be productive, not, you know, shut down and idle. It's weird. This week, I want to say it was Monday, the prices on oil contracts or whatever went negative. So I actually don't even know what that means. I don't even understand that. And I'm not sure exactly how you trade oil or barrels of oil or whatever on, in the market. I think it's some sort of like a futures type of thing almost, where you buy contracts, you know, far out in advance. And then I guess you would try to sell those contracts before they expire for a profit or something, if I understand the process correctly. I don't know. But, so, what was it? I think like April's contracts came due, which is the month we're still in. And like I said, it was like negative. May's contracts are in now or something. Because I think they close like the week before the month end. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. May's contracts are in and they're around $10 a barrel. So, you know, that's a lot better. It's still cheap as shit. But it's just crazy. It's absolutely nuts. And no one's ever seen this before. I've mentioned it, but, you know, I have friends in like St. Louis area that posted, and, you know, they had 99-cent per gallon gas for sale. You know, like the joke is, oh, they're going to start paying us to take the gas away. There's all kinds of stuff in the news about dairy farmers having to dump milk because we're not able to consume all that they're producing, which is terrible. But, you know, without kids being in school drinking milk and whatever else going on, you know, restaurants and stuff being kind of closed down, people probably aren't really buying that many drinks at restaurants comparatively to when, you know, they're serving people in person. So just a lot of stuff going on that are all like incidental or accidentals when you're talking or comparing to this sort of stuff. So it's interesting. So I just made it to work. Here's the parking lot. You can kind of see one car out there, and that car's been in that spot for a long fucking time. So I don't know if that person parks in that specific spot every day or not. But other than that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cars, including me, in this outer lot. So, you know, I think I counted upwards of almost 100 cars, you know, when I was still coming into work every day. And it's less than that now. So it's, I would say maybe 50, not even 50, 45. Crazy, right? Crazy. I gotta get into work and stay tuned for more. All right, I am just getting done with work for the day. Well, not just getting done. I made it home. I already made dinner. I had some Italian sausages with some red sauce, some cheese up on that bitch, and came home, and the neighbor was having his yard, I hope, fertilized and or weed killer applied. I don't know what. It was some sort of weed killing company. I was like, why would he pay a company to do his own yard for him when he does like all kinds of crazy shit himself, like including the manual aerating? So I don't know if I mentioned it, but my neighbor, like, I don't know, 3 days ago or something, built a manual aerator that he uses to aerate his yard manually, like stomping on this thing and pushing the tines in the ground. He thought it was a good idea because he gets a workout doing this. I was like, okay. So I'm like, why is this fucking Yahoo aerating his yard? And then I kind of realized that I guess he must have been planning on getting his shit fertilized or whatever all along. So, oh, that's the neighbor chick talking with the cop neighbor. Okay, nice. What are they doing? Oh, she's cute, and he's a big boy. All right, I always see him like talking and stuff. So, I already forgot what I was talking about, but my neighbor's fucking absolutely retarded. So I'm like, well, maybe he doesn't have a spreader. So that's why I brought in a company. So then after the company leaves, I see him walking around with a spreader, like on his own, again, like after they left. I'm like, okay. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know if he's putting weird chemicals, natural shit on the ground. I don't know what he's doing. my guess is because he has his own spreader and brought in a company, he probably paid some company a shitload of money to like apply like safe organic weed killer or some shit. I don't fucking know. Probably won't even work. And on top of it, I don't even know if they did whatever they did on the front lawn. I think he just had them like applying shit onto the backyard. So that's cool. But hey, it's a step in the right direction, you know. It's probably not going to show up, but a really pretty sunset, really soft light. I got this bug up my butt to kind of get more organized, clean up the lower level, and make it look as beautiful and nice as the front room and all that sort of stuff. So with that being said, I am going to loft one of the Grant's beds in his bedroom and then move as much or as many or all of the toys from the lower level up to his room and get him the fuck out of there. I'm sick of staring at that shit. I want to make that room and space more functional versus, you know, getting anxiety every time I look at that damn room. So I got this idea to mount the television on a wall, and that'll allow me to move the couch and all of that. And the idea is mounted on like a hinge mount that I can swivel it or pull it out or whatever and angle it different ways depending on like how we want to watch the TV. And that's going to be my plan. So we're going to see if this works. I don't really know. And but I'm going to Home Depot if they're still fucking open. I don't know. And try to get a board that I can put across the top of the cage thing. So we'll see if I can get in there. They might already be closed. What is it? It's 7:23, and we're about to find out. All right, I'm just lost. I don't know what's going on. So Home Depot apparently is closed as of like 6 o'clock or something. Like what? How do these places even like? I was gonna say, how do they remain in business? But like, what's the fucking point with that? Like, just limit the number of people coming in or something, or run a skeleton crew. But I'm tired. There's just so much shit here. So yeah. Well, scratch that idea. I don't know. I guess what I was gonna say was I was gonna buy a board for the top of Sophie's cage that I can stand the television on top of, and that will or would allow me to. You know, I could test out this idea that I have. So move the furniture around and all that. And, I already forgot what the fuck I was talking about. But basically, so I can, before I spend money on a wall mount and then potentially, you know, permanently fuck up the wall with holes in it and stuff, I was going to test out this idea and this theory on top of her cage and just kind of do like a manual swivel. So just, you know, slide it and twist it on top of her cage. So I'll have to show you guys more on that, but I'll have to do some before and after pictures because the lower level is just, I don't know, it just stresses me out. It's just a bag of shit. It's just stuff everywhere. I'm fucking tired. I'm exhausted from it all. And I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to revamp, redo it all, and get to the point where it feels more calm and peaceful and usable. Like I feel like the lower level is just not usable space, just with all the shit and everything everywhere, and I don't have any other way to put it or to explain it. It's just non-functional space. So I want to make it more pretty, more organized, less cluttered, more spacious. Let me say it that way. So I'll do some before pictures or something, or maybe when I get home, I'll bring the camera in and show you guys the before. But it's just a clusterfuck, is what it comes down to. So yeah. So I don't know. I wanted to sit and relax and chill tonight. But at this point, now I'm thinking maybe I'll go up to his bedroom, rip apart its fucking bed frame from that other bed or whatever, and then basically I could either start moving shit up there or whatever I need to do. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Tomorrow I'm helping Luke. He called me in a panic today and said, oh, all the work we need to do, we got to get done tomorrow. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't even know what the fuck we're doing. So, you want to... It doesn't matter to me. Alright. So, I'm like, make sure you got all the tools and stuff, dude. Charge up your batteries, whatever you got to do. Because every time I go to help him, he's fucking retarded. And, like, nothing's prepared. Nothing's ready. He doesn't plan ahead of time. He's just like, oh, something came in, let's go put it in. I'm like, okay, do you have the tools? Do you have the whatever we need, you know? So, hopefully that goes better tomorrow because we're doing this like after hours. And he's like, well, can you be ready sooner? I'm like, well, I have meetings and shit. I could probably get there maybe by 4. He's like, oh, you gotta work? I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, definitely gotta work. Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Thanks. Alright, made it home, so stay tuned for more. Talk to your man, tell him he's got some bad news coming. Walk on the edge with someone new. Talk to your man, time to have some good time of loving. You can take a chance, come take my hand. Ooh.